Yeah, we back. We back in here. I'm so excited. All right. Hey,
Happy New Year.
what's happening? New year, new us, maybe.
Maybe.
Or is that cap? I don't know. All right, we
Now
back
I'm gonna
in
stop
here.
lying. I'm just saying crazy off the wall because I was in 2022.
Yeah, so we doing something different. We the same this year. All right, it's your man Tyrone, aka Mr. Chocolate. All right, I got my girl Black Pearl in the house.
Hey
All
guys,
right,
Happy New Year.
happy New Year. And we got the big homie, the big doctor, Royal Rain in the
Dr.
house.
Royale.
Don't forget to add the doctor. So
You're gonna
what's
have to update your name. Dr. Rain.
Dr. Rain? We done renamed you. All right,
Oh
so what
shit.
is happening, y'all? What's happening? It's a new year. Man, we in 2023. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Look, I'm about
So
to be real old. It was just 1998.
mhm, mhm.
I'm messing.
Hey, so look, man. So we got how was y'all's Christmas break and all that? We talked about it, then it happened, and we were off for a week. So what would y'all do?
Christmas was pretty relaxed. If you know me, you know I like to be balanced. So I had lots of turn up and then I had lots of relax. So I enjoyed it. It was good.
Okay, okay, all right. Hey, we had we were chilling. We were chilling. We don't do the traditional. So we were chilling, doing our thing. I did get a fire plate of oxtails.
Ha!
That a relative bought me. That was fire. I enjoyed that. That was kind of a highlight. Got
I
to be
didn't have
with
to cook
family.
today.
Yeah, family, friends, all good, man. I enjoyed it. All right. What'd you do? What'd you do, Doctor Ray?
Oh, we can't hear
Oh,
you.
you on mute?
Look at you trying to get us to read
Oh,
lips. I can
somebody
read
who
them, but
is? Oh, they didn't give her an Obama phone.
they
Oh
gave for an Obama
No, no,
phone.
no. I'm here. I'm back. I'm back.
Okay,
I'm back.
how
I'm
was
back.
your holiday?
Oh, the holiday was dope. I told you guys when we did the Christmas thing that we don't really do like Christmas in that sense. So we pranked our son. Our son
Oh
believes,
yeah.
yeah. I shared this video with a few of the few family and friends, but we pranked our son. So he thinks that Santa came to the house and did number two. He did a boo boo
And then it
and
Oh,
flashed.
what?
and
Yeah.
did not flush and left his funky drawers with some boo boo in it in the bathroom. Yo, it was
Oh,
dope.
that's
That was classic.
wow.
So that has been our Christmas. Then we went on vacay. So while it was kind of cold here, we went somewhere nice and warm for like a week and celebrated my sister in law's birthday. I won't shout her out as far as her age,
Happy birthday,
my
sister in love.
sissy, Miss Tisha. So yes, ma'am. So that's what we did. So now back to I'm ready for them W-2s. Let's go. Let's get this
Oh yeah.
time.
Stop.
Hey, so
Just
now it's
stop
the
it
real
right
Christmas
now.
now
You
for some
stop
people.
it.
For some
Stop it.
people, it's the real Christmas. If you
Yeah,
get
let's
if
get
you
that.
still
I'm ready.
if you still getting those refunds, now some of us out here that Uncle Sam be giving us bills, we have to pay, but I don't know. We'll see. I consider that the lump of coal or the president of the you
Lord
know
have
in
mercy.
the bank account. All right.
So
So hopefully all y'all can still pay your rents and mortgages, and you
Please.
ain't lose your mind out here. And if you did pay,
I'm
if you
so
didn't,
sorry to hear that.
if you can't pay it, don't call me. Actually, maybe you can call. I'll give you a little loan. Charge you a little
I
fifteen
won't.
percent
Don't
interest.
call. I'm never gonna lie to you. Don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
need that 15 to 20% interest though, real
No.
quick.
I'm not,
Miss
if you ain't pay your rent, you're not gonna pay me back. So it's good.
Miss Badu said, "You better call Tyrone."
Tyrone.
That's actually cap, but
What?
all right, all
So
right,
did any of you guys make a New Year's resolution?
Oh gosh.
Man, I don't really do resolutions like that because I kind of go as I see need fit, as far as what I need to do for
Mhm.
the year.
Mhm.
But I got some plans, some ideas, some schemes going on. I'm looking forward to the year. I'm optimistic about it. All right. But yeah, what y'all got? What y'all got going on?
I don't do resolutions.
All
I,
right,
I do
okay.
what I'm going to, I think is, you know, what I'm moving forward with, what I'm leaving behind, that type of thing. But I don't know about no resolution. So
and
Okay.
my only goal is just to get my health back. Like I'm not sick or nothing like that, but I'm getting older, and as you get older, your body starts going through changes. So I need to keep things snatched and intact.
yes,
So
yes,
yes, so
yes.
that's where I'm at right now.
Well,
Okay.
But what you
I
got?
think you
What
could
you
do it.
got?
I think you could do it. It may
Well,
not be like when you was 20. You know, you get that snatch like that.
snatch it up, snatch it up. Yeah, I'm trying to get snatched myself. Try and get back to my
Wow,
former
we're just
self.
a bunch of need snatching people.
Hey man, you get older, you start chasing that ghost, man. That younger ghost. Some people get it, some people don't. All right, but we were talking, right? We'll like just for the new year, man. What are some things? What we say? Some things we want to leave behind.
Hold
Yeah.
on to, leave
2022,
behind.
leave all that shit, all that stuff back there. And what are some things we want to take with us into 23? All right, so I got a couple of things. What do you guys think? Was actually what you guys what do y'all want to leave behind 2022? What do y'all left?
Well, since y'all are both quiet.
Yeah.
I would like to share for those of you who know me, I write. So I'd like to share my first entry my
Mm.
writing for 2023,
All right.
which covers this stop it. Which definitely covers this topic. So like Erica Badu said, you know, I'm sensitive about my shit. So
All right.
Yeah, hey.
all right. Letting go of the why me, the can't you see, and taking hold of the why not me, and the realization that vision for everyone is not meant to be. Letting go of of understanding the lack of change and accepting I am that change. Not letting the sorry distract me from the absence of action or be suffocated by the foul smell of negativity that often comes disguised as rose scented shit. Letting go of how good it was and realizing I can build on how great it is. No one-sided love poured into empty vessels or justification for healing that was not done. No drive-through rewards that don't last but leave brokenness behind. I'm holding on to the vision of peace, love, and legacy. I'm holding on to all the things that build up the woman I used to be and letting go of the things that stand in my way of being present in the right now, in the better today, in the trust the process. I am letting go of anything less than a better me.
Mm, mm, mm.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
my
wasn't ready.
my entry for
I was
2023.
I was not
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Okay. Dang.
Uh, Madam Pearl. See this? You got the golden mic. Dropping the mic. It's done.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Cut it
thank
out.
you, thank
It's
you.
over.
Golden ticket for you. Okay. Hey, so what you got, Royal Rain? What you guys think you leaving
Listen,
behind?
honestly, I don't rock with a whole lot of stuff. Anything that takes time away from what my focus is, real talk, I don't deal with it. So honestly, I really don't have nothing to leave behind. I'm just moving forward.
Okay,
That's
okay,
that positive shit.
okay. All right. Hey, all right. So me, I got a couple of things. Not me per se, but things I would like to see just left behind
Yeah.
because this ain't me. A couple of things I would love to not see next year, this
Okay.
coming up year.
All right.
So just a couple of things. All right, big ass eyelashes. I don't want to see that this year. I would love for that to be left behind. Them big caterpillar. I just, I'm not hating or nothing. It's just,
I
I,
appreciate my very
I
natural
just,
lashes.
I just haven't met. I don't know any dudes to be like, "Ooh, she bad. Look at her lashes."
Y'all
Everybody
don't
be
like the
like,
little air that it gives you, the wind?
"Nah,
No?
not at
Okay.
all. Not at all. Not at all." All right. Other thing, just cultural wise, I'd love to see the BBLs go away. You know,
Mm,
You know they
you
got
know.
mini BBLs. Did you know that now?
no.
They got
Nah,
2023 giving the mini
nah.
BBLs. I've only seen white
Wow.
people with it.
In my perfect world, I would love to see BBLs is gone, and
Oh,
if you got a flatty, just use
be
whatever else
proud
you
of
got.
it. Listen,
Use whatever else
I
you
work
got.
it like it's a big one. Trust me.
You gotta have something else going on with you, you know. Let's see. Other thing I'd love to see go away, those fuzzy slippers people wear everywhere like they not house slippers.
Oh,
Fuzzy.
Yeah,
well,
I
people
know
wear
what you're talking
pajamas
about.
outside now.
Yeah, I love to see that go away too. Pajamas outside. Kids be in school rocking pajamas all day and just looking crazy, you know. And that's just me. No judgment. Just in my perfect world, those things would go away. All
There
right.
is someone coming home from the grocery store with pajama pants that's mad at you right now.
Yeah, and anger is a natural emotion. It's okay to be angry, but but let it marinate, and maybe later to hit you, you put some regular clothes on when you go out
Right.
next time. You know,
Exactly.
you know. I want and one thing I want to bring back. Okay, I
Mhm.
want to bring back shame because I think shame is okay. It's okay if people feel a little bit of shame to change the way they doing. You know,
Is it
because
shame or is it morals? Which one is it?
well, morals lead to shame sometimes, you know. I think shame is okay in moderation. All right. Because
Okay.
we get to this culture now where it's like, oh, don't make him feel ashamed for being a fool. Because you're a fool. You need to feel that. Let it burn a little bit.
Well, if that's what it is, I'd like to eliminate participation awards. I'm
Yes,
sorry. Good
absolutely.
competition is good. Competition is good. Gives you something to aim for. If your
Aim for
feelings
it.
are hurt, that's good because you're gonna
Yes.
try harder next time.
Feel it. I would love for that to come back. Competition, competing. As a guy who coaches like kids, oh man,
No, am I?
oh, I would love to see that because I tell kids all the time, you're not very good, man. You're not very good, but you can be better. But right now, you're not very good. Gotta hear it. Gotta hear it, and it's
So
okay
what's
to hear that.
what's our topic today, Tyrone?
So we were, so we said we talk about was it ownership?
Ownership. What quite is ownership?
You know, speak kind of deals with what I was just talking about with shame and bringing shame back a little
Yeah.
bit. All right, so we were having a conversation. We were like chatting, and we ran across it was an Amber Rose video, and she was talking about feeling policed and shamed because you know of how her body is and whatnot.
She's
And
talking about how she make money. Come on,
yeah,
come on,
how she
Tyrone.
makes
You making it sound all
how
nice
she
and
makes her
pretty. Get
money.
it?
So we talking about like the OnlyFans people, the people twirling around them poles, the people doing something strange for that
For some
change.
train.
Okay, so it's like, is it cool? Is it okay now? Is it something we should just accept?
And if you do it, own it.
And can we include certain influencers? Not all social media influencers, but because they fall into this category too.
Well, so I'm gonna, you know
Share
what?
the video.
I got the video.
Show the
All
video.
right. I got the video. So let's go ahead. So we gonna pull it up real quick here. Real quick, like show Amber Rose. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm going right back. Get the full context.
Do you care about what a woman is doing? Mind your business.
No, why we can't do that? Why? Why gotta do that? What the fuck? What do you mean? That is wrong. That is wrong. That's wrong. You say you don't care about women? You say you don't care about women?
All right. So right here at this point, you know. So right at this point, they're arguing about, how she gets some money. She's saying, "Why you care about me?" All right. It was like a freestyle he did. And he talked about being a hoe and how you getting your money. All right. Let me see if let me play the rest of it here.
And he being Nori. This is from the Drink Champs
Look,
podcast.
sorry, it's the queens in him.
Yeah. Oh, that's how they do in Queens.
Absolutely. We're gonna come with the facts.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So
Was that women get on from fucking niggas, right? You said that in your freestyle,
Yeah.
and you want to know why.
Not me. No.
But you said that in your freestyle.
No. What I said.
Can we replay it? Can we replay the freestyle?
Well, I could just say it.
Okay.
I could just say it.
But I heard what you said. That's why I
said-
felt some type of way.
No, I said we'll get all the views. Violence, stupid new challenge, whole lot of ignorant dudes on the news wilding, chicks booked for 2,000, post the new styling. Think about it. Having no talent, that's the new talent.
Facts.
I saw a chick on red carpet. I said, tell me what you do. She said, I'm pretty, pants, click, titties, belly button too. I twerk for the gram. My videos get hella bunch of views. That's very fucking cool. But tell me what you do. It's disgusting. They said hoes women.
But why? Why is it disgusting?
That's where she
Because you're a
gets tight.
hater. Men are haters that women make money and go get booked for 2,000 because they're fucking pretty.
No.
Don't hate the bitch, hate the consumer. Am
I
I
was
wrong?
still going.
But he's saying it from an observatory.
Yeah.
Like,
But you're
angle.
observing a bitch making money
All
because
right, so
she's
you ready for
pretty
this?
and
Hold on. 'Cause
twerking.
Wait. Hold on.
Let
hold
the
on,
bitch twerk
Hold
and
on,
make her
Amber,
fucking
hold on.
money.
Check this out, though. Check this out. Look.
Am I tripping?
Check this out.
Where's the bitch?
Now what about what
women?
about when you did that? What about the girl when she did that, right?
So
and got the
what?
2,000,
So?
right? For 3 months, right?
So?
But then she was gonna get 10 million from this company, but then seen her do that shit and said, nah, it's over now.
Why is that your
What about that?
business? Why is that your business? Stay out of women's business.
That's hurting. No,
Hurting who?
herself.
It ain't you. Mind your business.
It's hurting herself though.
But
You get it?
stop policing women's
No,
bodies.
think about that.
Stop
It would. So
Listen
look,
to me.
it's not about no body.
No,
It's not about policing a
stop
body. You
policing
throwing
women's
these terms
bodies.
at me,
If she
and I
wants
don't
to
know all of them.
twerk
So
and
look,
make $2,000,
So
worry
would you
about
not? What if
yourself.
you giving her advice? What if you?
all right. So that's the meat of it right there. All right. So right there, I don't know, man. What y'all think? Y'all are women. I let the women go first.
Let me double check. Yeah.
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 Take your
What you
word
think,
for it.
Royal? Because I'm gonna keep mine for a little bit.
So first of all, let me clean up what I've messed up. I said that was Nori. That was not Nori. Nori normally is on Drink Champs, but that was not Nori that was
Yeah, he
speaking.
came
That
after
was
dinner here.
that was Murda Mook. Okay,
Yeah, Murda
so
Mook.
let me clarify so I won't have people
Yeah,
talking about Dr.
yeah.
Rain. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
you. It's Murda Mook. But the thing is, for me, and listening to Amber Rose, and I don't know her from Eve, right? Obviously. But what I'm going to say is the way that she has become so popular and made her money, that's on her, right?
Slut walk. Once she got a whole slut walk.
She did do the slut walk. She did do this whole production called Slut Walk. But my thing is, Murda Mook brought up a very excellent point. And the point that he was bringing up was asking Amber Rose, with the scenario of this woman making 2,000 versus 10 mil, would you advise her to kind of change how she's moving? And she skirted around it. She did not respond to that. She was just like, stop policing a woman's body. Sweetheart, ladies, nobody's trying to police your body. If you got body, yaddy, yaddy, God bless you, okay? I ain't mad at you. God knows. I'm one of your biggest supporters because I'm going to be watching you and be like, damn, she body yaddy. But at the end of the day, if you are trying to, what they say, if you're chasing a bag, if you're trying to get that bag, then get what you are truly worth. If you're only worth 2,000, then that's you. That man was trying to elevate and promote. Why not move differently so that you can get this 10 mil?
Mm-hmm.
Stop slut walking. Stop
Wow.
shaming yourself so you can get that damn bag. Amber, to me, is looking out for herself. But that's just me and my 2 cents. Did nobody ask me, but that's just my thought.
So I have to, I never just have one point thinking, right? Because I'm looking at both sides. I think my concern is we're back in this. It's your fault. It's my fault. It's your fault. It's my fault. Listen, no one's making money if someone isn't paying. No one's gonna keep doing what they're doing if no one's paying. So at the end of the day, this is nothing new. It's just we have more social media, we have more exposure, so you see it. It's been around forever. I think my other thing is kind of piggybacking off of what Royal said. Royal said, the example that he used about, well, what if you can make the 2,000 now and the 10 mil later, right? Well, that's called vision. That's called seeing past the moment. Yeah. And we are in a society where everything has to be quick. Like if all I have to, not me personally, but if I'm snatched and all I have to do is walk out and make it clap a little and make 2,000, then I can make it clap enough times to make that 10 million. I'm going to get that quick satisfaction. You are talking about someone who has deeper talent than most of the time the natural body that you got, that's thinking, I can build wealth instead of getting money. That is the thing. We are trying to come at it from an intellectual place, and nah, son. It's literally what it is. Titties and ass. That's what it is. I'm just being real.
And real, I'm sorry, Ty. Hold on one second, because I saw someone comment. How can they share this? Definitely. Look, tell your friends, tell your moms, tell your aunties, cousins. This is
the link is at the top. The link's at the top.
Good Guy Experience. Be sure to share the link. If you're not on our Facebook page, The Good Guy Experience, you can go there and you can share. But continue, Ty. I'm sorry, I just want to interject that.
Oh yeah. I was about to say that too. But when she's whining about policing women's bodies, that's the thing I was talking about earlier, man. You can do what you want to do. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But people going to feel how they feel about it. If you out here slut walking and you giving bodies out and you using your body to get bread, that's cool. I can't stop you. But I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. You can't stop somebody from how they feel about it. And just culturally, man, this whole hookup kind of whole culture, it's not good for the culture, man. It's causing a lot of single parents, and and that doesn't work out well for the culture. You see all the issues with single parenthood and all the problems that it causes down the road. So some people look at that, and some people like her just look at their emotion at the moment, how they feel. Hey, I want to do this. I feel this way. And some people look kind of bigger, and see the bigger picture. So,
So do you really believe in the world that we live in, if you were to shut down all these strip clubs and you would shut down Instagram and that everyone would be humble and walk around with their
it's always been hoeing. It's always been hoeing.
Okay, so what? Yeah, and there's always been hoeing, and people strive off of hoeing. Why I say that is it's easy, and so it builds on the ego. It makes you feel good. Yeah, I got her. Look at whatever. No one's thinking about anything past that moment. I think we keep, and I know I said this before, we keep addressing the root or the symptom and not the root. The reason why. Yo, this is gonna sound so bad. Half the time, these people who are like this are the ones that are spazzing out that we've talked about, because their self-esteem is only as existent as the attention that they're getting. This is an attention getter, right? Just like the man, they go, yeah, I got control. I'm giving you this money, blah, 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 because you're stroking their ego. Yeah, you need me. You need this money. It is all instant gratification. Literally, that's all it is.
And the thing, when we speak about owning your wholeness,
owning your wholeness.
Okay,
owning your wholeness. Okay.
Yes. So the thing,
how does that work?
Well, this is what I'm going to say, because I don't want anyone to come at me or anybody on this panel and be like, well, you're calling me a hoe because I do what I got to do for money.
Okay.
Listen, here's the thing, because to me, hoeing entails more than just showing your body. Hoeing is is commercializing sexually your body, meaning actual penetration and exchange transactions are occurring. To me, that's hoeing. That's crossing the line, honestly, into prostitution. I'm gonna just go on and just jump on across the bridge. Now, okay, I'm gonna just go on and call it. I recognize that everyone that's in certain industries are not necessarily out here hoeing. They are securing their bag, right? I respect that. But when you put yourself in these positions, you are literally putting yourself in some compromising positions where people can begin to make these perceptions. And that's where Amber is coming from, stop policing me. But this is the social perspective that we are dealing with. This is where we are. And if you put yourself out there and all you got is ass and titties, and all you chasing ultimately is a damn Birkin bag.
You paying a high price for a Birkin bag.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm just saying. And here's the funny thing. Them boobs and that booty ain't going to stay up forever.
And it's not. And
they're going to fall.
Listen.
Thank you, Tyrone. We're well aware.
And listen. And the only way
you better hope you got somebody there to pick them up.
And the only way
put them on their shoulder for you.
Absolutely. Because the thing is, if you go have this cosmetic surgery and you get that ass, that BBL, like you just said, please dismiss the BBLs, right?
They can be at your ankles.
Unless you went down to certain places underground and you had it done. You ain't got to worry about your ass falling because it's full of cement. It's full of fixed up.
So what if that is
all this other stuff?
I have one better. I don't know if y'all been to strip clubs. That's your business.
Absolutely, I do.
Strip clubs.
I have. Okay, so, but what if that is that person's greatest talent? What if it is? What if their talent is being beautiful? We live in a world. Come on now.
Well, if that's your only talent,
a world where beauty gets more attention. I'm gonna rephrase that.
Nope, you're right.
The illusion of beauty gets more attention than anything else. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now.
Short term,
a girl with some big booty and some boobs are being snatched is a hotter commodity or a hotter thing than a woman with intellect, morals, and they got your back.
You're right.
Much more.
It depends on where, what circle. Yeah, I guess. But
there's not enough circles that don't believe in that.
So
but like example, like it's a lot of men, right? It's a lot of men who like they look at black women particularly, and they don't like a lot of like the weaves and the BBLs and the unnatural stuff. A lot of men are craving like, yo, let me see the natural beauty. Let me see the naturalness. And women just don't believe it. I hear women say, you don't believe. No, y'all don't. But I know a lot of men who crave that, but it's not.
And I believe that, but again, not enough for people to stop doing this. It's just not.
Yeah, well, I mean,
look how much money. Listen, Amber Rose is a lot.
Amber Rose is a lot.
But she is.
I don't understand Amber Rose.
And she's not paid because she's a novelist, a professor. She's not even paid because she's an architect. She is paid.
She's an influencer, a social influencer.
Why did she get to say the N-word? So I never understood that. Isn't she like just a white chick from Philly?
No, she's really not.
She's not white.
She's really not. I'm gonna come to her defense. No,
I thought she was.
You thought she was white?
She's not.
What is she? I thought she was white.
No.
You ever seen her with a hair?
I thought she was mixed.
She is mixed.
Okay. I think it's wild that she got a tattoo.
I'm at the research. Oh no, I'm at the research that one.
Yeah, she's mixed.
She's mixed with what? Mixed with whiter or not as white?
She doesn't even look white to me.
Yeah, I can't.
She don't look white because she's been in the culture so long. That happens.
No, but for real, she is mixed, and I cannot off the top of my head.
Well, I'm about to Google this, but go ahead.
I can't tell you exactly, but to your point, she does. Her mom is of European or something, some type of descent, and I forget what her dad is, but she is of mixed race, but she's not white in that sense. No.
Okay. Okay.
For
All
real,
right.
for real.
All right. All right. You the doctor.
Her
I'm
mother,
stopped it.
listen, Amber Rose, her father is Irish and Italian descent, and her mother is Cape
White.
Verdean and Scott. Yeah, she white.
White.
She white.
Oh,
White.
is she really?
Yes.
White.
Oh,
See,
my bad.
that,
Okay.
they get you. You be in the culture long enough, and they start feeling black to you. You say the N word with confidence, and people be like, "Oh, she must be black."
I
No,
did. I
And it
thought,
says here that, well, I just want you to know that anyway, it says, even though she doesn't identify as a black woman, and I don't need to finish the rest of the sentence about her mother having some, which you are correct, some African descent in her, yes. But she's considered herself
that's just a question.
white
I
woman.
ain't tripping
got
about it,
you.
tripping about
But
it, but
thank you, love.
she be throwing that N word out like she from Nigeria. I be like, she be throwing it out hard, boy. Like you
For the
Scottish and
record,
Irish.
I can't. I'm done. Let's keep. So, are we saying we're paying a high price to see booty and boobs?
Absolutely.
I do too.
Absolutely.
I think we're paying to disillusion to create illusions for ourselves.
And I wonder, and viewers, y'all please chime in on this, please, because I wonder, is it an age thing? And
She's
what I
almost
mean,
40, so
no, I ain't talking about her, because she still looks good to be 40.
She looks
almost 40. She does,
fantastic.
but and actually have had children naturally, right? Okay,
She all right.
but anyway, I'm not messing with you. But
I'm
here's
not
the
either.
thing. Would a 40 or 50-year-old man do this number? Or is it more of the younger group that has this mindset?
I'm gonna say it's all of them, because I've been to the club lately. It's all all the ages.
All of them, everybody tricking off.
Dude, I have 68-year-olds doing the same thing that a 28 would do.
Say doing what?
And I ain't snatched.
I'm not part of that tribe. I don't know them dudes, man. That's a whole nother circle of dudes. I don't know.
This is why I say you are looking at different circles. You're not only in a different circle, you're a married man. You're in a whole different circle.
Yes, I am. Thank God.
So,
because these streets are treacherous.
And they are, and that's the problem. So we believe that what looks good is good, and then we learn the hard way. That's what it is. Now, here I go playing devil's advocate. If someone's gonna pay me for being snatched and having a nice face, that's your choice, not my choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's going to do it, I guess I guess that's another issue with some of these simpy guys out here who just out here just throwing out their money, hoping to get something, and ain't getting nothing.
Well, I'm saying it gives them the sense of power. It gives them the sense of power.
And some of them don't even expect anything. Like they just get off doing this number, just flossing.
Yeah, I mean, if you got it like that, I get,
it ain't tricking if you got it. That was my thing.
Well, I think also, here's another point that they made in the video. So the gentleman was saying, "Well, what about little girls that are watching you?"
Absolutely.
My question is, why are little girls watching you?
Because she's an influencer.
Yeah, because she's
why am I not doing that at home stuff? Like talking. Like I have a daughter. She ain't influenced by no daggone Amber Rose. Take that to the bank.
So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Like with these schools now, I be in these schools with these young kids, and now I'm not saying anybody his daughters particular, but there's a lot of daughters walking around school whose moms thinking they wholesome, and they out here talking about, hey, city girl out here, talking about throwing it back on people, and but some of these girls are vicious out here. They grabbing boys and
because what's getting the attention though, and that's what I said. We're making this a boob and booty thing. It literally is an eye. Attention has gotten more important to people than respect. That's what it is. This is not about, because what I'm saying to you is
So
look at
short
Lizzo.
term.
Lizzo gets out on the stage half naked. You don't see a bunch of big girls half naked because no one is paying them to be half naked. But you're paying for the Amber Roses to be half naked, and you're paying for them to shake it and get the money. So again, we can't blame Amber Rose because it's a circle. It's like that question: what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Both sides have to be active for it to be an issue.
And,
Yeah, but you don't really see Amber Rose out like that. She's
I
kind
was
of
using her as an example.
she kind of hit the wall. It's more like a young girl thing because nobody ain't really trying to see Amber Rose like that no more. But that's the issue. These young girls get this in their head that you can make money and you can be successful off your body, but eventually your body is going to fail you. Then them things going to drop to your waist, and if you've been out here just hot girling it and you ain't got nobody there with you that cares about you in the end, it doesn't work out too well. Same thing with dudes, man.
That's what I'm saying to you. You're saying things that you feel are important, and I agree with you. But in this world, attention trumps respect. I'm just being real with you. You talking about what they'll worry about it when they get there. That's literally the mind frame. I'll worry about it when I get there. And the guys that are paying are like, and when yours drops, there's gonna be someone else. And more importantly, you're gonna show your daughter how to be like that too. So she'll come up right behind you and do it, and I'll pay her.
And that is,
but then I end up paying all of them because when you that single mother and you gotta get that wick, and they're gonna dig into my taxes.
But
dig into my taxes to pay you.
But hold on, partner. Wait a minute.
I was like, did he say wick?
He did say wick, but hold on, I got to stop you right there because if they are earning paper properly, and I know
properly is the key word.
Properly, and when I say properly, I mean a substantial amount. They are not at social service. They are not.
But that's the thing. Everybody's not going to make it to the league, So everybody who's playing that game ain't going to get to that level. It's a bunch of them playing that game. They ain't getting the ball or the money that they thought they gonna get. They getting the broke dude, and they even got a couple of babies.
Or they getting pregnant and putting you on child support.
So everybody ain't making it to that baller level. And then they're going to dig into your taxes. The ones who don't make it to the league, they make it to your taxes.
Again, you're thinking much deeper than these people is thinking. Because if they thought that deep, they'd think twice. I'm just being real.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a cultural observation that I see, and with the young girls I see in the schools now, they're kind of, a lot of them are falling behind that. They look up to it. They really do. Like one girl told me she was going to be a scammer. Like she was listening to like city girls and shit talking about being scammers, and she's like a big fan. This is one girl in my class. She's a huge fan, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll be a scammer." She was dead. I thought she was joking at first. Looking in the eyes, she was dead ass serious. She wants to live that life at 14. She's looking forward to living that life. They be talking about taking the boys' money and
I
into their pockets early. It's crazy.
I literally heard this girl talking about this guy. It's so bad. Jesus Christ. She wasn't a little girl either. Talking about how this guy got a house and he got money. And the words on her mouth is, I could pretend to love him until he marry me and put my name on that house. I could da-da-da till he, just like that. She was like, he gonna marry me. Blah, blah, blah. I was just like, that's horrible. But that is the mind frame, because I'm gonna let you know, all her friends were like there was the most genius idea in the world. So
yeah.
Absolutely. And I'm one of them too, Lynette. I ain't put myself out there. I need respect. Attention fades away. And here's the problem with attention. Just because you're giving me attention now don't mean that you're not going to just get distracted by something else that grabs your attention.
But so they don't care about that. Okay, listen. Amber and people of that thought process don't care.
Yeah.
It ain't tricking if you got it. If you
you're right.
I'm serious.
That's what I'm saying. We thinking too deep about it.
If you are willing and able to keep me, and I maintain, you do what you do, boo, and I'm gonna move how I move, and we link up and connect how we connect, and we again.
But I don't think they're looking for love either, and that's the.
Ain't nobody looking for love. They looking to be kept. They're looking.
Transactional. That's a good word. They're looking to be kept.
Yeah.
There's so many transactional relationships these days.
Absolutely, that's
Say it
exactly
again,
what it
Tyrone.
is.
Say
not-
it.
it's
That's
not
exactly
about
what it
it.
is. And
So-
and to that point, when Amber brought up, she said something to the effect of, "Don't be mad at the person, the woman. Be mad at the consumer." That's what we
Mhm.
basically been speaking to these past few moments is the consumer. But here's the thing: we've already supported the fact that this market is wide open if you got it,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's going to be supported.
Yeah.
I mean, and not to be crossing lines. And I'm gonna jump on this and I'm gonna jump off of it, which is, why do you think sex trafficking is such a mega $1 million industry?
Because sex sells. Period.
And
Yeah,
Period. And
sex
it has
we're looking-
always sold. It's
and we're
just again,
looking-
it's in our face.
and
That's
it's
it.
a look. It's a look. It's a look. It's an age. You don't. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny. Lord knows I ain't. But you ain't hearing about no 60-year-old woman being snatched up. Don't nobody want
You
no
sure
old
ain't.
cooter.
Nor
You know what
are
I'm
you
saying?
hearing about no 300-pound woman getting snatched up.
Absolutely.
Oh,
It's a
hold up
look.
now. You can't. That's body shaming. You can't.
No, I'm just keeping it
300-pound
real.
woman is just as beautiful as the
I'm
small.
not saying
I didn't
that.
say she
I'm-
wasn't because I'm not no
saying that.
skinny mini myself. I'm just
I-
saying.
Right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
Yeah. Now I'm being facetious, but
I know you are.
people
I know,
always say,
and I love it. I love
because
it.
when we talk
We
about good
fine.
people,
You ain't
they
hurting
go,
my
"Oh
feelings.
no, you can't say that. You can't say that everybody's equal." Even the sex traffic, they're like, "We want them big ones. Give me a little one." But sex trafficking is exploitive. That's like a whole nother.
Yeah, I just why I said I'm gonna
Yeah.
jump on it, then I'm gonna jump
Yeah.
off. But it goes back to what we're speaking of what Pearl was just mentioning. What is attention grabbing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's what the consumer is looking at.
Yeah. Oh, let
do
me
you
speak
think-
Okay.
real quick. So
Oh.
so Lynette, and she said earlier, she said that not all moms put themselves out there like that. When I was talking about this, the person becoming a single mom, I'm not talking about all single moms. I know there's some great single moms. Things happen. I'm not judging single moms, but I'm talking about that particular kind of single mom because I see them come through like in the school. They're different parents, and there's some parents you like. I call some parents up like, "Ooh, Lord, okay." I'm talking about those who like live that life and then they end up, in them situations.
Right.
So I ain't no shout out to the single moms out there. Okay, no hate for the single moms. I'm just saying.
I
that-
wouldn't let him put no hate on
But
us.
all single moms are not created equal, though.
That's
They are
because all people aren't created equal either.
facts. So that's what I just want to clarify that.
So
Single
what
mom
about
hater
the
out there.
men? What about the men
Mhm.
that lead a woman to believe that his money and her wanting the money is enough? Are they wrong for supporting that?
That makes her believe that their money.
That's it. Like, oh, you just gotta want my money and that we're good.
Oh, that's a trick, ain't it? That's like
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
And so if that's the understanding,
But wouldn't
then
that be the flip side of the situation?
absolutely. But if
Yeah,
that's their understanding,
I guess, man, there's always some guys tricking off, and just you got money and you're just spending it. And then there's guys who act like they got money,
I ain't got shit.
and then they really don't. Hence, the people I was talking about earlier get caught up in that. You think they got bread and they ain't got no bread, Most dudes that got money ain't in the strip club throwing it around. Normally there's some suspicion there. You might want to think about that. That dude don't own no property. That dude ain't got no kind of wealth going on. He just burned his money up. That's just something for the ladies to think about. All right. The real guys with money ain't out there like that. But we'll talk about that some other time too. But
Some other time.
yeah, but yeah, man, it's always some guys out there who going to do that, who going to spend all the money. Hell, when I was in the army, man, nobody was rich, but people get a check and blow their whole check in the strip club, because men are men. A lot of men go to the club and they see that thing.
Let's say people are
They
people
know-
because there's more than men in them strip clubs.
Yes.
Yeah, but in reality, though, most of the ones I've always been to, yeah, you got some women in there, but it's mostly dudes. Like, let's be honest, it's mostly men in there, checking off their money. And most men, they see that, and some men can't control themselves. They see that thing and they just be throwing their money. They don't even realize they're doing it. I've been in my younger days. All right, so
He's like the fine print in my younger days.
Fine print, because I don't be in it like that at all now. But I've seen the really good strippers. They seek those dudes out, the weak guys who they know they can kind of get the money out of them. They you see them hold them by the hand, and dudes just got a little drool falling down they corner of their mouth. And they're like, come on over here and get his lap dance.
I ain't never seen no little drool in the dark strip club.
No, strippers are like sharks. They can smell it a mile away.
Oh yeah.
They ain't got to see it. They like, oh, we got a drooler. Get them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what would you tell a woman? So the example was you can make $2,000,
Mm-hmm.
or you could wait. What he said, a couple of months and make 10 million. Is that what he said? Would you tell her that it's best to wait those couple of months?
Wait, I mean, it's just being patient, man. Being patient and having a plan in life goes a long way. And when you go the short route, it's the same thing like selling drugs or doing something illegal.
What's the end game?
You can get your bread short term, but how you getting out? What's your plan? Like you say, what's your end game?
Yeah.
And if you got other goals that you could get something else, then and this is going to hurt that, then you may want to hold off and find another way until you can get to your higher goal. But a lot of people get impatient though. They see that money and they want to get that money and they miss out on the big money.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say be patient, have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
If you do get into that, have an exit out. Don't just be in there shaking it till you got gray hairs on your stuff.
Lord have mercy.
Don't be one of them.
Lord have, someone will like it though, but Lord
having arthritis, falling off the pole. Don't be that person.
I think just like a lot of things that we talk about, the quicker it comes, the quicker it leaves. This is just how it goes. So
unless you are intentionally strategic and financially literate. I will say that.
Yeah. And I don't knock anyone for doing it. I know that sounds a little double-sided. I don't knock anyone for doing it. Whatever your hustle is, that's your hustle.
So, but what are we talking about overall? We talking about, there's different levels to this now. You talking about somebody in the club, or you talking about somebody on them ads doing some change for the change? Or
I'm saying if someone is out there paying you to make it clap, you can't. That's the part I agree with Amber Rose. How are you mad at her and not mad at the person who's paying her? That does not make sense. That's like, oh man, I'm so mad at this crackhead for being a crackhead. Well, who's selling them the crack? You know what I mean? Like, we're all at fault. We all have to own it. But at the same time, when they asked her about what she did, she didn't want to own it. Own your wholeness. Own it.
But what they out here selling it? Out here selling it, spreading diseases in the community. Like, that's a different. I think that's different. It's one thing to shake it in their face, just clapping their face, and they like, ooh, clap my face. One thing, they're hopping up and down on it and spreading disease.
Once you start hopping up and down on it, it's a whole different thing that's happening.
So are we respecting them too? Or
is someone still paying them for it?
Yeah, they get paid. So
that's why I said own it. This is what I'm saying, own it. So you're not mad at the person who allowed the hopping to happen, but you're mad at the hopper.
I'm not mad at anybody. So I don't respect either one of them. I don't respect the trick, and I don't respect, the hoe either. So that's where I'm at on that. I don't respect the trick. You paying for.
I want you to know that being a hoe is not a one. You have to have more than one person to be a hoe. No one is standing here like, I've never been with anyone and can't sleep with anyone and I'm a hoe. It just doesn't work like that. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I wanted to make that distinction.
When I said hoe, I meant hoe as in prostitute.
Yeah. Being sexual.
I think we can all be.
Someone who has been sexually explicit, is that better?
Okay.
It's not by themselves. Like, for example, again, not condoning. You don't just make a sex tape and then leave it sitting on the counter. Someone is watching. Someone's watching porn. That's why porn keeps getting made, right?
Right.
STDs are getting passed along because someone is sticking their bare penis in someone else. Yes. So in the whole process, this is why I'm saying you cannot keep saying, well, you should. We all own whoever's in that process, a part of that process. And that's what's messing us up. And see, now I'm going off to another topic in the community, because we always looking for someone like, well, if you didn't, I wouldn't. And if you didn't, I wouldn't. No, if we didn't, we wouldn't.
I consider porn different though.
Why?
Porn is different.
Why is porn different? Somebody hopping up and down on the camera.
Yeah, but porn is that's performance art. That's
Did you just say it's
Yeah, it's performance art. They hopping on the thing and for the camera, they get tested.
Yeah, but when you see it, you influence someone else to want to try it in real life. It's the same thing. Dudes be looking at it, they be like, be my porn star. Be my porn. Like,
people don't watch porn and be like, oh, I want to be a porn star now.
Oh my God, y'all are loose.
You just watch porn and you might be like, hey.
Nah. Dudes look at it and all of a sudden they think you're gonna have your legs wrapped up like this, slapping you on your face. This is no.
Nah, well, that's lame dudes who don't know anything about clapping cheeks. It's not reality like that. Now you might find somebody who likes that. I don't know. But I consider porn a little bit different. That's performance.
Well, here's the reality: ownership is lucrative. Ownership, just like home ownership, it is an investment, and you are in a position where you can begin to build equity, if you will. But it's all, again, and like I said earlier, it's about your actual end game. Are you in it for a quickie? Are you in it in order to, and I'm gonna use your word, Pearl, are you in it in order to create a legacy? And if you're creating a legacy, meaning you're doing what you're doing, ain't no shame. God bless you. I ain't mad at you. But if you're building that legacy and you're stacking that money in order to create your own business, case in point, Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead. Let me tell you. No, it ain't no listen, her story was her story. Her story,
but she owned it.
But she owned it. And in her ownership of her own narrative, there was some traumas that was involved in all of that. But here's what she did. She took that and she turned it into a business. This woman has her own business, her own sex toy, lingerie line, all this stuff. And I forget where it is, but she actually has her own business. Corinne is fine. I mean, and it is what it is. And there's no need for her to be shamed. Hell, she wrote a book about it.
What about all the girls she influenced to be like that?
But here's where no, but you're right. But because of the fact that it is so lucrative, because of the fact that it can have the potential to build equity, that is why these young ladies are out here trying to secure that same bag. But
do you really think it's just women? Because men do it too.
Listen, men do it, and some of them do it very, very well, I must say. And I applaud you.
What you mean, like going around?
I ain't even messing with you. You know what I mean. Y'all are just magnificent, some of you. But let me explain.
Like Superhead?
You are magnificent. But let me explain.
Yeah, I'm like, let's not get into it. Go ahead.
We're not. I'm gonna stay right here.
Men.
Yes, men.
But again, it's all about the end game. If all you're trying to do, and I'm kind of repeating what has been said, but if all you're trying to do is get that microwave gratification, that Birkin bag, that nice car,
microwave minutes.
Yeah, that nice car, how you gonna maintain it? Get your mind right.
Just like home ownership if you can't maintain it, someone else is gonna buy that home. Same way, someone else gonna pay that hoe.
Yeah, but it's like I was saying earlier. Everybody doesn't make it to the league. There are a bunch of superhead. So remember remember the other girl that tried to follow her. What was her name? I forgot. She tried to be like superhead. Ended up all cracked out, jacked up.
It's just like anything else.
Stacks.
Everything is not for everyone.
Remember Cat Stacks? She followed behind tried to be the next superhead, and ended up being like a little crackhead, fall off, super failure. I'm just saying that model culturally of like being promiscuous and like just multiple sexual partners for women is not what's up, in my opinion.
And I understand that, but if it's not what's up, why is it generating so much money? Because somebody think it's what's up. Because if it wasn't, we'd have more of that cat, whatever you call her, soup stack, whatever.
People were making, Frank Lucas made $1 million a day off of heroin, and crack addict dealers made millions off of crack.
Someone was buying it.
But it killed out, and people bought it, but it killed our community. It killed our community. This promiscuous behavior is killing our community.
But someone is buying into it. Do you understand that? Right now, someone is making money. They're making money with their butt in someone's face, their boobs moving, and something in their mouth. All different people. So I'm saying to you, I get it, but we cannot keep blaming the women. This is literally not right.
And again, I'm not even including these. I'm not even specifically focused on those that are selling sex. There are women that are on OnlyFans, that are on Instagram, and all they do is prop, and they sit them joints up there, and they're not even doing anything.
It's not just
make money on their feet.
It's not just the sex act itself. It's the sexuality. It's the we're overly sexualized, and our kids are seeing it.
Absolutely.
And it's killing the culture. It just is. It's not good.
But this is exactly why there are women who don't take care of their kids, but they're running after the man because they're like, "You gonna take my money? This dude's gonna give me money." It's the same thing.
And it's terrible. It's not. It's not good.
It's the same thing.
At all. So
all red flags that we ignore in our society, all of it.
So
because we want the instant gratification.
Yeah.
So these people, some of these people making money, but and I don't even know how successful and happy Karen Steffens is overall. I don't know. I haven't followed her.
She might be satisfied. That don't mean she's happy.
But and then this whole thing too of people, everybody thinks this money's making you happy. It's money. Money does not make you happy. Money, it gets you in some temporary happiness, but if you empty inside, your family ain't right.
Which is why I said you're satisfied. You're satisfied because you're like, I can buy this, I could get this, I got this, but you're not happy.
You got that herpes, and that herpes be burning a couple times out of the month. That money ain't going. You can look down. That money ain't gonna wipe that herpes away.
Go ahead, right?
If you are hungry, if you are broke, if you have nothing but dirt and lint, let me explain something. Don't tell me what you won't do. And in that moment, you're saying money won't make you happy. I tell you what, if somebody paid me $1,000 today and I don't have shit right now, that $1,000 damn sure gonna make me happy. And tomorrow, guess what? And if I can make that 1,000 again, and if I can re-up and double that damn 2,000 to 4,000 in like two freaking days,
you're gonna be happy.
Now you want to correct yourself, Royal?
Yeah, I gotta correct myself.
So it's a difference between being happy and being relieved. You're gonna be relieved from the stress from that moment, but overall, when it's said and done, you're probably not gonna be the happiest person of your life choices. I mean, you're just not. You might be satisfied because you are out of the hole, okay, but if you out here living certain kind of lives, you're not gonna be happy overall. Yeah. You just
my last opinion about that. Sorry, Tyrone. My last opinion about that is a lot of these are also learned behaviors.
Yeah, there's cycles. Yeah, definitely cycles. Yeah. Yep, that's true.
Well.
Cycles got to be broken somehow, some way, and hopefully 2023 is the year of broken cycles. I would hope. That's another thing I want to embrace: breaking cycles that are
Absolutely.
toxic. All
Well,
right.
it looked like we have run out of time, Mr. Chop.
Yes.
Yeah, we ran out of time, man. So that was a conversation. That was conversation. But yeah. So hopefully, man, everybody here is gonna have a wonderful new year. All right, and we're
BBL
gonna
free.
BBL free. Throw them fuzzy slippers away. All right, and so we're gonna hit y'all next time. Y'all got any last words?
No.
No.
I think I started off so strong I shouldn't say anything.
All right. Hey man, my other thing is just this new year, man. I posted earlier on one of my pages, man. I think about legacy. What's your legacy going to be when it's all said and done? So overall, man, I like to think about the overall picture. Don't forget about that, and love somebody, love each other this year.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you. All right.
We
So
love you guys.
all right, so it's been another episode of the Good Guy Experience. With experience is always good. Peace.